Hi guys, just a really quick video by the MXQ project. So today I received my on and off switch that I ordered off eBay. Now I'm going to be putting this into my MXQ box because, as we all know, the MXQ does not have an on and off switch. So we're going to add that and see what happens. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a like. If you disliked it, that's absolutely fine. And don't forget to subscribe to the MXQ project. I'm just in my garage today, just this afternoon, and I got my on and off switch. I thought, well, let's add it to the MXQ box. It was actually an idea given to me by a member of the MXQ project Facebook group. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing this actually the same way as him, because he does it for all sorts of different boxes. So this is just my sort of setup, my sort of take on it. You guys can correct me if I've done anything wrong. I want to show you just a brief overview of what I've done. I'm not going to give you a tutorial today on how to actually do this, but basically I've just wired it up, drilled a few holes, put the power button into the actual casing, and then wired it up. Everything seems to be working okay. There's no problems as I can see. Obviously, you guys, if you do attempt to do this at some point, you do need to be careful. These boxes are not only delicate, but if you mess up with the electronics, you could end up blowing yourself up. So as you can see, this is very crude. It does need some tidying up. The actual ends of the cabling do need some heat shrink wrap and wrap around them to protect them. We don't want those ends touching each other because, again, it would blow up at some point, and we don't want that at all. So if you want a tutorial on this, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Tell me if you want it, then I can actually write it and then I can film it. I can show you how to properly do this safely, because we don't want you guys out there attempting this and hurting yourselves, because that would be the last thing I'd want. But anyway, it's very easy to do, it's very straightforward, it's very basic electronics when it comes down to it. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite nicely laid out at the moment. You need that heat shrink wrap, but basically we've drilled that hole in the casing, we've put the button into it, and then we've just wired the button to the actual power supply, because I've cut the end off of the power supply and just wired it and soldered it together, then that cable in to the actual power board on the actual MXQ motherboard. Now this can actually be applied to pretty much any TV box which doesn't come with an on and off switch. The same principle should apply. Now what you got to remember is, if you turn this box on and off, it's not going to turn off the firmware, if that makes sense. So it's not going to shut down Android or anything like that. It's just going to cut power to the box full stop. So make sure, if you do attempt this, shut down your firmware before powering off, just in case you damage your actual firmware, and we don't want that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just really wanted to show you it. Maybe next week I can do a tutorial for this, or maybe not, just depends if you guys want it or not. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a like, and if you didn't, it's fine, give me a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe to the MXQ project, and of course we've got the Facebook group, a bunch of lovely people over there that can help you with lots of different questions related to Android TV boxes. We've got the website that's dedicated to Amlogic sort of devices, MXQ boxes, all the SAF5 developments that we've showcased on this actual channel, and so on. Don't forget, we've got a competition running at the moment to win a TX2 Android TV box, so I shall leave a link in the description to where you can actually find out all about that. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, we shall see you on the next one.